When I was in elementary school, I was picked on. At that time, I had no idea I would elevate past racism and being picked on to raising 3 beautiful daughters and being an inspirational dad. To my face appearing in a Marvel movie, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And even years before that, I didn't yet know that after one of the worst recessions in history, I'd be blessed enough to teach myself how to code and design apps, and then teach that skill to others so they can mentor others to do the same and add millions in revenue for some of the biggest companies in the world. From being picked on to doing music with Jay-Z, the Notorious B.I.G., touring with Ice Cube, and winning a world championship rap contest as a young man in my 20s. The same artists I used to listen to on the radio, telling me that I've inspired them. But it didn't appear that I would have the same level of success. God, he told me if that type of success happened for me in music, I wouldn't be accessible enough for those who truly need me. For 17 years, I struggled with times where I thought of myself as an underachiever in music, even though I won a world championship. But all along for those 17 years, to a very humbling surprise, I was becoming an iconic theme song voice of the highest grossing anime franchise of all time, One Piece. While I was doing my best to be a good father, I was also pioneering the combination of anime and hip-hop for millions. It's amazing how, when you're focused on one thing that you are convinced you're supposed to do, how other things are happening and your history is being written, but you don't yet realize it. I remember speaking at one event and bringing a father to tears because he was so happy that I was able to share my experience with him so that he can do the same with his children. But truth be told, I actually didn't grow up with my father in my life. I can count on one hand how many times I saw him. But this will not define me. Personal experiences and growth were giving me unprecedented life experiences. Working on projects like The Matrix, ending up at Tyler Perry Studios doing post-production sound for his Meet the Browns and House of Pain. Not in my wildest dreams would I know I would one day coach Will Ferrell doing voiceovers for HBO and work with Will Arnett, Rosie Perez, and many other celebrities. But I learned I have to trust the process. Where did this determination of mastery come from? Bikes, skating, basketball, handball, racquetball, tennis. I was never aiming to be some pro athlete, but because of my purpose, I needed to be around people who I resonate with. Am I ready for all of this? Have you tapped into your potential level of excellence at your company, on your team, or for your family? Over the years, I'd be out with friends, and most times I wouldn't even bother to tell people my story, because the best value I can bring to the table is to show by action and inspire people to tap into their personal greatness, to be that proof of concept of how to maintain it and allow it to be contagious so it elevates anyone around you, any company, event, or responsibility you are a part of. I am driven. I am focused. I'm paying attention to details that most don't. I am so grateful. I am Shawn Conrad.